Okay, this is going to be Xpev on March 8th, 2021. So stock's gapping up, and I guess if we're gonna get a strong push out of the open, then we can take this for a 1 minute opening range breakout. That's a hypothesis here. See what's happening. All right, so right here is a nice. Actually, it's not that good because it's still within normal pre-market range and there's no volume. So um, not really liking kind of what's happening here, but the inability for buyers to step in, I guess, out of the open to kind of push the price up is kind of telling. And here we have a lot of volume coming in on a downwards candle. So looking to take this is the 3rd minute. So for a 3 minute opening range breakout, you can easily use the whole entire candle because it's such a tight stop. So 29.20. So risking 25 cents here potentially can get down to VWAP. So looking for 29 or 29.80, just depending how fast it's going to move, and you get a huge drop here. So 3 minute opening range breakout definitely works out. I'm just going to put 20 cents here for for the thing, but we definitely got 60 cents, 70 cents. So being very modest with the profit here. So that was that. So nice push lower. Now we're kind of looking for a pullback. VWAP is very, very low down here, so not really a trend yet. So that's not really a good setup here. But we do get the strong push above VWAP now. We need to look for a retest now, and then the push above again to get a VWAP cross, and then we just don't get a retest. So there's not going to be a setup here. I'm not upset that this move happened without me. Just not part of anything. Crazy move though. Crazy move. Comes down. This is a huge candle here for a great pullback. So hopefully we can get a candle within this to then take this for a long. And we're just going to drop down to the VWAP again. So not a good setup at all. Now, I know this because I traded this today, but these three candles here are one candle on the 3 minute. And there's definitely buyers stepping in, right? It tests VWAP, pops up, tests, pops, cracks through, but pops out. So potentially take this for a long over the top, risking VWAP, tight risk, tight stop, and this could be a VWAP pop. This is just, hindsight 2020 vision. So you're going to get a nice push up. But no trade here, just kind of something to take note of. And then we do get so top here, we have a lower high now on the bigger time frame. We do get a crack under VWAP now, a close under VWAP, strong move to the downside out of the open. So now we're looking for a VWAP cross again. So this is basically your retest. Now we're kind of failing that retest. I think there's one more candle here. Yeah, so now we can take this short under the bottom right there. So on the 3 minute, this is basically the move lower, the retest, and now the failure. Um, short in the 50s, get the move down to the 80s. Let's say this is going to be like a 30 cent. 30-cent move here. I did trade this, and what happened with me is instead of getting in around 50, there was short sale restriction, and my order was sitting on the order form, and it got filled like at 38. And I didn't feel like risking, this whole entire candle off this whole entire move. So as I got a few cents in my favor, I basically clicked it off. But overall, I should have been at 50s. Uh, once 38 hit, wait a few more cents to get the move, and you're getting out. So a little bit frustrating. I wasn't able to make more money on that trade. All right, so now it looks like we're on a downtrend, looking for a great pullback. Huge candle, not interested anymore. Kind of coming back into VWAP. So now we're getting this kind of choppy action around VWAP. Not okay. So the close above, push above. This is kind of a retest. Maybe take this for a long over the top, looking for 60s to 80s. There's your long, there's your 60s. If you're quick, you can get this. If not, you're gonna get stopped out for a 20-cent stop loss. So really depends. Also, I don't know what this looks like on the 3 minute actually. Okay, so as a matter of fact, maybe no trade here, or was it? It was that. Not too sure, but at the end of the day, this right here is not looking good anymore. So back to the 1 minute. Right, so right around here. We're still looking for some sort of a trend somewhere. So definitely just going sideways around VWAP, which is not a good sign. And now we're starting to get a crack here. So finally getting a crack, looking for another trend, another great pullback or something. Close. Close again. That's a good one right there. So short under 55. There's your short. You're gonna get stopped out in this scenario. So 55, you're out at, let's say, 65 minus 10. 10, right? Another another setup here on the grade. Nice small candle to risk off of. Short at 65. Risking, and I guess another 75. Looking for this kind of low here. Nothing yet. There's your short. And at 65, kind of pops up. No reason to get out. If it pushes above, now we can get out of the trade. Comes back down. And there's your move into the 40s. So 65 to 40s, say 22. And that would have been what I was kind of looking for. This is something I'm kind of noticing. So, a strong push, kind of getting close to the gray pullback right now. This is an indecision candle, and within that, so no entry point, but you can get your risk off this one candle for the rollover. So essentially shorting that, looking for 28 and kind of right around there, 805. So you're in at three, let's say like 19 cents. The great pullback, huge candle, no trade. Another big candle, no trade. This is looking better now. So short under 2805. Not yet. Short under 2808 or whatever it is. There's your short. Get a nice move lower. Looking for that low of day. There it is. So let's say 2805 down to 2780. So let's say 22 cents again. Great pullback. So these are just too big of a stop loss for me to short it at 7, but these are very, very tight. So if we get the move down, if it pops back up, just get out for the 6 cent stop loss, and I end up making 22. So it's a huge risk reward benefit in this name. Again, there's a little great pullback. Yeah, it's got to be a great pullback. So shorting at 76, you're gonna get stopped out. So from 75 to 90, say minus 15. All right, this too big, so little move there. Candles are just big now, and it's going sideways again. Need to see another little push somewhere lower. No need to be scared, right? This was a trade. Made more money on this trade here than we lost on this one. Okay, and the accuracy is still extremely. So sideways action, getting close to 1 o'clock. So there, so already into 1 o'clock. Yeah, most likely we're done here for the game. But now we do get a little move going down here. This is already way too late in the day, but maybe a trade here is 64, looking for 50s, I guess. Yeah, right around there. 15 cents. Get a huge move there. Quick pullback, no setup. Big candles now. Too late. So overall for this setup here, okay, so overall we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades here. 5 winners, 2 losers. Overall, we had 88 cents profit with, let's say, 208 shares. Math real quick. This, that. All right, so $183. Not really the best moving stock, but still very profitable. So, like I said, we had the one trade here. Definitely would have taken it off too early, but one trade here Maybe this one. I'm not bugging myself out, but maybe pull back some. Get that one really quick. And then we have, one quick stop loss. We got this one. That's a good move. This one's a good move. That one was a good move. Stop loss right here. All right. So just overall normal stock, normal trading. 7 trades, 5 winners, 2 losers. $183 off 208 shares. So good stock to have traded. Good setups. And that was XPV on March 8th.